The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Gun control infringes on our Second Amendment rights. Gun control is not practical and will mainly affect legal gun owners instead of its focus on criminals. Instead of imposing gun control on legal owners, there are better and more efficient ways to help lower gun violence and crimes. Gun control is not practical to reduce gun deaths. A change in culture is absolutely needed by raising mental health awareness, increasing job opportunities, and a higher focus on education. Now, to begin with, mental health awareness is one of the most prevalent issues with gun violence. To highlight the importance of mental health awareness, a recent study found that states with higher proportions of psychiatrists and psychologists had lower suicide rates compared to states with lower proportions. Now, raising mental health awareness can directly lead to the decreasing rate of suicide, which is one of the most prevalent causes of death in America. Now, this implementation of mental health awareness will not only fix America's issue of suicide, it can help end America's gun violence. As for instance, a 2012 study found 64% of gun deaths in America were from gun-inflicted suicide. Mental health awareness is vital in helping prevent gun violence. Now, taking away all gun homicides won't even take away half of all gun deaths. When talking about gun violence, mental health cannot be ignored. If there's a shift towards mental health awareness, we can help eliminate over half of the gun deaths. Therefore, to help fix America's issue of gun violence, mental health cannot be ignored, as it is the leading cause of gun-inflicted death, and there's direct evidence showing the increase in mental health availability can lead to lower suicide rates. Now, another essential step in reducing gun violence is by increasing economic opportunities. For example, a study conducted by Julie Phillips and Kenneth C. Land confirmed their hypothesis that there was a direct correlation between the rate of unemployment and the violent crime committed. There is a direct association between employment and crime rates, showing how essential increasing jobs is to changing the culture. This increase or decrease to crime not only benefits the people working by reducing crime, it also benefits gun right activists, as it helps brings out change without infringing on their gun rights. Now, another recent program by One Summer Chicago Plus, which helps employ youth from violent neighborhoods, showed a 43% decrease in violent crime arrests for those who participated in their program. By simply providing better economic opportunities, there was a direct positive correlation between a decrease in violent crimes. Bringing focus to job employment can easily help lower gun violence. And for these reasons, increasing job employment is vital in helping reduce gun death and violence in the USA, while benefiting many, as it provides more economic opportunities while reducing crime and does not infringe on any citizen's rights. Finally, a higher focus on the importance of education will help lower crime and gun violence. As for example, a study by the IZA Institution of Labor Economics found that high school dropouts are 3 and 1.5 times more likely to be arrested and 8 times as more likely to be incarcerated. This link between education and crime cannot be ignored, considering the drastic increase in the chances of committing crimes based on the furthering of education. It is absolutely vital to help reduce gun violence to ensure going to school is a priority, because the results of not doing so can be seen in IZA's study. Also, another study found that staying in school and continuing education during and after high school was shown to help produce an educational benefit for people on the margin of criminal behavior, helping reduce their chance of committing crime or future crimes. Through continuing education through high school or college, there is a direct link between reducing the chances of committing any future crimes. Helping reduce any overall crimes will help reduce the crimes, including gun violence, and with a higher focus on education, this is achievable. In brief, a higher focus on education is vital in changing the culture and reducing gun deaths or violence, as there is a positive link between dropping out and crime rates, while there is another link showing continued education provides a better chance of reducing future crimes committed. However, on the other side of the argument, pro-gun control groups such as Everytown argue that stricter gun control laws will benefit the U.S. and lower gun violence. Many argue that the stricter gun laws will benefit America by ending gun violence and use countries with stricter gun laws as proof. For example, many argue that England has some of the strictest gun laws and has a homicide rate of 0.7 per 1 million people. These statistics show how England's strict gun control has been effective in England, after the implementation of serious gun control laws. While this may be effective in England, there are also countries that have high gun control and still have high rates of gun violence. This can be seen as with Mexico, as Mexico has some of the strictest gun laws in the world, but still ranks top 10 in gun deaths per 100,000 residents, with a 16.41 per every 100,000. In fact, America doesn't even rank top 10 in the gun deaths per 100,000 residents. Gun control will not always work, and Mexico helps prove this with its strict gun control laws and high gun violence rates. While gun control may work in a culture like England, where guns are limited in nature, this will simply not work in America, where there are over 300 million guns in circulation, while England has close to 3 million in circulation. Now, there are better and more efficient ways to limit gun violence and crime than gun control by implementing more mental health awareness, a focus on furthering education, and more job opportunities. Bringing focus on mental health, education, and job opportunities will all individually help reduce gun violence. Studies have proven that the increase in mental health awareness, education, and job opportunities all help reduce the chance of crime and gun violence together. Instead of implementing more gun control laws affecting law-abiding citizens, we the people need to advocate for the change in our mental health awareness, education, and job opportunities.